In today's video, I've partnered up with DOOGEE and we're going to be taking a look at their new S200 rugged phone. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. First and foremost, I'd like to give a huge shout out to DOOGEE for actually sponsoring this video to showcase their new device on my channel. This is the DOOGEE S200. This is a rugged phone made for the people that are, maybe construction workers. You guys may be camping a lot. You guys may be just outdoorsy type people, or you just want a rugged phone in general and you want to take on that Bear Grylls persona. This is a phone that you definitely want to look into, especially since it is super affordable, and we have some insane features about this device I'd like to show you as well. If you guys do wish to pick up this device, I'll leave a link in the description down below, and if they do give me a coupon code, that will be down there as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the new DOOGEE S200. Alright guys, so first and foremost, we have the phone. We're going to go ahead and put this to the side. This looks insane. We are going to go into insane detail on this phone right here. First and foremost, we have some screen protector accessories right here. So we have our cleaning cloth and of course some guide stickers to go ahead and set up the screen protector that's actually included inside of the box. Next, we have our USB Type-C to Type-C data cable. And of course, we have our charger inside of the box as well. We also have a screen protector right here. We have our warranty and safety information right here. And of course, last but not least, we have the user manual for the phone. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and boot up the new S200 right here. On the right side of this phone, as you guys can see, we do have a bigger power button than normal, and that's actually going to double as our fingerprint sensor. And this device just all around is super thick, super rugged, and it is going to be super protected for drops and stuff like that. So of course, this is going to be waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof as well, all the way up to IP68. And we do have water resistance up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. Next, we do have our volume up and down rocker right here. Super clicky and tactile. Love to see it. Top of the phone, we just have some more protection. Left side of the phone, we have our SIM card slot, and we can expand our storage via micro SD card as well. So that's going to be used as a shared SIM slot. And the beautiful thing about this SIM slot right here is you can just pull it out, boom, and then you have it right here. You do not need to use any sort of pin or anything like that to get inside of that SIM card slot. So beautiful to see that. And DOOGEE was actually nice enough to leave us a little button right here that we can go ahead and customize to our liking. So I did do a few things with this, and I'm going to show you that later, but this is a really cool quick toggle button right here that we're going to show you how to use later on. And at the bottom of the phone, not a crazy amount of stuff happening right here. If you open up the bottom though, we have our USB Type-C port to go ahead and charge this phone. And then you can go ahead and close this up, and it is going to keep dust and water and different stuff like that out of here as well. So this is really great for somebody who works in construction or who works at like Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere around wood, because time after time, I know my brother gets back from work and he has this charging port full of wood. So this is definitely going to be very useful for a lot of different jobs out there. And of course, we have the back of the phone right here. There is so much stuff going on right here. But first and foremost, this design, obviously, as you guys can see, super futuristic. This is what they call a Mecha design. This is inspired by a space capsule design with a unique 6-layer dragon scale architecture on this. Very cool phone right here. This is something that I would have gone crazy for as a little kid, and this is just insane to see this as an adult. Bottom of the phone, we have our speakers right here. Beautiful to see it. And this top part right here is where all of the magic is happening. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, what the hell is this right here? So this is basically DOOGEE's way of replacing the watch. So this is their 1.32-inch dual screen right here. So it brings you a lot of different use cases that we'll go over in a second. And as you guys can see, this is fully usable as well. So you can touch this display. We have our calendar right there, camera, we have our music playback right there. And if you swipe down, you're gonna get your current battery life on the phone. And if you swipe up, you're gonna get your notifications. This is a very nice dual display on this as well, as it is an AMOLED display. So full AMOLED display right here. Looks really nice, super functional and super customizable. which I'll show you how to use very, very soon. And on the sides of this device, of course, we have a camera setup. Our main camera on this device is going to be a 100 megapixel wide angle camera. Our secondary is going to be a 20 megapixel night vision camera. So we're going to be able to use infrared night vision on this camera. Insane stuff. Our third is going to be a 2 megapixel macro camera, as you guys can see. And then we're going to have a dual LED flash on here as well. This is capable of shooting up to 4K at 30 frames per second. Beautiful to see it. All right, guys, so let's open this up. As you guys can see, we have a pretty quick fingerprint sensor on the side of this device. So it's going to work very, very well. As you guys can see, we can also use facial recognition on this phone as well, so great to see that. All right, guys, so first and foremost, our display right here, pretty big display, 6.7 inches, 1080p by 2400. This is going to be a full HD IPS display, so IPS LCD. However, we do have a 120 hertz refresh rate. You guys can also take it down to 90 hertz or even 60 hertz if you would like to save more battery. And speaking of battery, this device has 10,100 milliamps of battery. So we have some insane battery life on this device. And the great thing about this phone is if you guys need to charge a friend's phone or someone else's phone or just another device, this actually does have reverse charging on here. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how that works real quick. So of course we have our USB Type-C cable right here plugged in. Then we wanna get another phone that we wanna charge. Go ahead and plug this in. And as you guys can see, our other phone is charging right here, and it's actually charging really, really fast. This is actually going to be fully charged at 2 hours and 40 minutes. So this is pretty decent for a reverse charging experience, especially in case of an emergency. Next up, we have 256 gigabytes of internal storage inside of here, as well as 12 gigabytes of RAM in this device as well. So a huge amount of RAM in here. And we also have the Dimensity 7050 inside of here as well. And as you guys know, that is a really decent processor for playing video games and also for battery efficiency. So you guys are going to have some very, very decent battery life on here with that processor. We also have the latest Android 14 running on this device, adopting a more advanced technical architecture that significantly improves performance and stability, and various applications can run smoothly and efficiently, enhancing energy efficiency and reducing power consumption, especially in tandem with that Dimensity 7050 processor. Because of this, the S200 is also capable of new privacy and security features, providing more customization options to meet different users' privacy protection needs. And as far as the charging rate, I forgot to bring that up. We have a 33 watt fast charging rate on this device as well. All right, guys, so going through the phone right here, this is a very smooth experience. Of course, we have that 120 hertz refresh rate on here, so this is going to be a very fluid experience on here. We also have a tool bag inside of here as well that gives you a bunch of different offline features such as compass, our sound meter, pick hanging, our gradient measurement. We have our height measure, our magnifier, a protractor, and a torch, and a bunch of different stuff inside of here that a lot of outdoorsy people would need to use. All right, guys, so the first thing I would like to take a look at is going to be our side key function. And of course, as you guys saw right there, on the left side of this device, we do have a side key that you can go ahead and customize to your liking. So right here, this is where it's going to be at. It says one click. I actually set that to flashlight. You can set it to do a bunch of different things like no operation, open the app, or you guys can do a bunch of different functions like start sound recording, screenshot, open underwater camera, open SOS, all that cool type of stuff. So with our one click right here, I did go ahead and customize that to our flashlight. So I just press this once and the flashlight does turn on, and I press it once and it does turn off. So that's a really functional feature on here, especially for people that are camping and stuff like that, you know, want to see stuff in the dark. That's definitely cool that you don't have to open up the phone and do all of that stuff just to find our flashlight. We also have our double click, which I set up for screenshots, 1, 2. And we have our long press that we can go ahead and customize as well. And for that, I set the calculator. So go ahead and long press, and that would open up whatever application that you want if you do choose to do that. So that's our side key function. I thought that was really cool. This is definitely useful for all of the rugged phones out there. I'm happy that DOOGEE did put this on here. Now, as for our mini screen, this is something that a lot of you are going to be interested in. This is basically like their answer to not having a watch, especially since this display, you can have it on for a while. And you can just tell the time and see other stuff like that instead of having that always on display on your phone, or even having a smartwatch or something else on that may be distracting or may break when you're in the wilderness. So for this little sub screen or mini screen right here, you guys can actually change the clock plate to different clock plates. As you guys see right here, we have bunch of different designs right here to choose from. So let's go ahead and click on this one. The other thing is we can actually make a custom clock. So you can have a clock background that you want on here. You can add your clock hands, or you can add your clock marks. So super cool for anybody that wants to customize this little mini screen on the back right here. Now, as far as the camera goes, I think this is a pretty decent camera, especially since we're not really focusing too much on the camera with this phone, but we did get some quality shots out of here. And I do want to put up some video and some photos that I've actually shot on this device that had surprised me, especially for the price tag. This is a decent camera inside of here for sure. And this is the rear facing camera at 1080p 30 frames per second. Doing a little bit of zoom right there. Doesn't look too bad overall though. Alright guys, so this is the front-facing camera on the DOOGEE S200. Let me know what you guys think of this. This is pretty much what you can expect out of this front-facing camera. And in the viewfinder, it doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, so this is the 4K video quality on the DOOGEE S200. Let's go ahead and zoom in a bit. Go back to 1. This is what you can expect out of the 4K on this camera. So as you guys saw, we had some decent clarity, some decent video on here. You know, for a rugged phone, I thought it was pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But the last couple things I do want to check out is the speakers, and I want to check out the display on this as well to see how decent the display looks. Not the most amazing speaker in the world, but I think this actually sounds pretty good for just having a mono speaker on this. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and check out the display on this and see how the video looks. Alright guys, so the video quality is pretty good. I definitely think it's satisfactory for the price, especially that 120 hertz refresh rate on here. It looks really, really nice, super fluid. But yeah guys, this was the DOOGEE S200 right here. This was the mighty performance, rugged phone that DOOGEE is offering right now. If you guys, for whatever reason, want to go ahead and pick this device up, I'll leave a link in the description down below. This device does offer a lot for people that go outdoors a lot, may work outdoors a lot as well, or maybe a park ranger or something like that. So whatever the use case is, this is definitely something that you guys may want to look into. And again, I'll leave a coupon code down there if there is a coupon that they give me later on. But this was the DOOGEE S200, a big, beautiful Mecha design phone that offers a ton of power at a pretty great price point. But if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Safon from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.